too. And this is available to all students inside the coaching program. And let me see if I can, okay, if I'm going to make this bigger, how do I make this bigger, babe?
Top left, 100%.
Top left, 100%.
Hold down.
Where?
Top left.
Oh, here it is. Okay.
Fit.
150.
Fit.
Oh, fit. Okay. Oh, now we don't need this. Okay. All right. So let's try this. Okay. So this is it. So okay, this is like the phone script as well too. Okay. Hello, my name is John with Mona Mini Storage. How can I help you? Hi, my name is Sherbeen and I work within blah, 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 storage business. I work in the storage business. Do you know if the owner would consider a cash offer for the property? Right? Or would you an offer? Yeah. So, well, I'm the manager. What can I help you with? Awesome. The reason for my call is to see if the owner would consider a cash offer for the facility. No, he's not selling. Sorry. Okay. If not, I see. Can I leave you my contact information just in case he ever changes his mind or decides to sell? Or if he says, yes, he's taking offers. Yes, great. How can I reach him? Ask for the owner's contact details. If the manager is the one giving the info, ask these questions. Can you please confirm if the facility is located, da, 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 da. Yes, it is. What's the unit mix? Okay. How many 5x10s, 10x10s, 10x15s? And then how much do you charge for 5x10s? Again, ask for the price for each unit mix. They give you the size, quantity, and the price all at once, right? So just be ready to write everything down. And just to be clear, the facility has blank number of units. This question is optional because we can determine if the total number of units is there. Okay, so this is like if a manager answers the phone, right? If you want to try to see if you want to talk to them. So this is one of the scripts that I pulled up for us as well. Okay. Okay, so that is that's one of the scripts. Let's see what else we got here. Okay. Okay. Okay, all right. So now let's go back to the canvas. Okay, so I gave you like some scripts on how to talk to owners on the front end. When you talk to an owner, you be authentic, right? Try to be as authentic as you can. Let them know the truth that you're like, just trying to find a storage facility to buy. And then also ask them what price they want, right? Ask them what price they want. If you can get it out of them, and I would say like probably 50% give you the price. And I love when owners give you the price because then you can really say like, okay, this price is like way, and that's another thing we're gonna do. If the owner gives the price, I'll show you kind of a couple of scripts. If it's like a price that's like way too high, then I'll give you a script on like, this is how we came up with the offer, And so I'll do that here in just a second, but you got to be authentic, ask for the price and get all those questions, all of the information. Now, once you get that information from the script, you're going to take that information and put it into the deal analyzer, whichever deal analyzer that you use. All right. So you could use ours if you purchase ours, or you could use whichever one, some commercial deal analyzer. And then you can determine what your offer is going to be. Now, through our deal analyzer, you can use the magic letter. I call it the magic letter. I call the scripts you're about to see, I call those the magic scripts because it really gets owners to like talk to you. But the magic letter is in the deal analyzer that you can use to give offers, or you can, just write your own offer or give your own offer that way as well too. Okay. So, so be authentic. And then, so now we are giving, now these are the scripts of where we are giving the owner the offer. We've ran the numbers. We've gotten everything that we've needed to run the numbers. And then we give the offer to them. Actually, let me just pull that up. And I'm going to give you a whole bunch of scripts. Okay. And we're going to go through and try to figure out, how we could do this. These are mine. Let me see. Okay, this is a whole bunch of different versions of us kind of saying the same thing. And let me do fit. Hang on. Okay, go down. Okay. So here's the script to use when sellers want a crazy price. Okay. I ran the numbers, this is what my VAs say. Okay. I ran the numbers with Stacy, and this is what she came up with. Because you're in a town of less than 15,000, and it's considered a tertiary market, we cannot pay a super low cap rate. And the $1.2 million asking price that you have calculates to a four cap. This is a way low cap rate for us. And the reason being is that there's no bank that will finance a facility for that low in your market, or in any market right now based on the current market conditions. As you know, interest rates were raised again yesterday and will be raised again twice this year. The bank will want a 1.3 DSR, and at the $1.2 million price that you're asking, that's coming out to, the DSR is coming out to a 0.92. And it's impossible to achieve that at a $1.2 million asking price. On top of that, we need our cash on cash return to be at 10% or higher. And the only way we can achieve this is by lowering the purchase price. If you're open to owner financing, you'll be able to make an additional $200,000 and save money on your taxes. Would you be interested in meeting Stacy on Zoom to discuss how we can work together? Okay, so in a script like this, there's like a couple of things that I want to point out that are like super important when you're talking to owners. Okay, let me see. Oh my God, I hope I don't screw this up. All right, first of all, you want to know what the population of your town is. Right, so remember I said primary, secondary, and tertiary markets. So what that means is that every one of your markets has a different cap rate. So a 4 cap would maybe work in a primary market, but in the current market conditions, a 4 cap is like really not that good of a cap rate, right? Even in a primary market, unless it's like a severely mismanaged facility. All right, so you want to know the cap rate, and you want to know the population of the city, so of the area that they're in. And usually I go like off a 10-mile radius is what I do. So especially in tertiary markets, 10-mile radius is like kind of normal. Secondary market, you could do 5 to 10 miles. And then like in a primary market, obviously you want to be like, as close as possible. But you want to say like, look, that you're in a town of 15,000 people. Like this is not a primary market. All right, this is a tertiary market. And I know in your mind, you're thinking that this property is like worth $1.2 million. But really, because of your location and the current market conditions, your property is not worth a 4 cap. That's just not how it is. And the truth is right now, banks are not going to fund that. A bank right now, what's the interest rates for a bank? A bank is like prime plus 2. All right, it could be up to 9%. I mean, we're trying to get a loan on a facility right now and they want like 9%. So, when you have a really high interest rate, and there's nothing wrong with high interest rates, but when you have a really high interest rate, you need to have to lower the price in order to make the DSR, right? And we're explaining that a bank is going to want a 1.3 DSR, all right? And that's like the debt service ratio. And that's just a number that the bank has, right? This is like, look, this is where we want you to be with your debt. All right. And when we run the numbers, we're coming up with 0.92 at 1.2 million. And these are the blanks that you would fill in. Whatever I'm circling or underline is kind of what you would fill in, right? And just based on the market conditions and where we are right now with the Fed raising the interest rates every month or every couple of months, like you have to consider that, the interest rate is going to be super high. Our interest rate is going to be at like 9%. You could also pay like the interest rate right now is prime plus, 1.5 to 2. So we're coming in at like 9% right now for the banks. That's like how much it's costing. All right. So, so your $1.2 million, it's that number's not going to work if we have to go to a bank and get a loan. All right. But if you're open to owner financing, then you could make money. If you can owner finance it, you'll make an extra couple $100,000 by owner financing it to us. And we're okay with paying a little bit more on the deal because we don't have to go to a bank and get the loan. Okay. So this is the script that we're using. This is like the magic script, but I want to just kind of point out a couple of different, maybe it's not this way. Oh God, please tell me I can add this. Yeah, let me point it out here. Oh, that's it. Okay, good. Okay, so this is it. Okay, so this is another different way of us saying the same thing. Because the banks are getting ultra conservative right now, we're running our numbers at 25% down and 6% interest, right? I'm sorry. Okay, so let me go back to this and click out of that, mark it up, and then just do 25% down, 6%. Obviously, the 6% is now up, right? And they require a 1.3 DSR. At your asking price of $675, this is unachievable because your DSR comes out to 0.86. If we need to get a bank to finance this purchase price, we'll need to be at $500,000. So here I'm telling them, if you want us to go to a bank and get a loan, then your number has to be here. Okay. But if you're open to owner financing, then we can offer you much better offers. Please take a look at all 4 of our offers and let us know your thoughts. The owner financing offer will get you well above your asking price, right? And the reason why an owner financing offer is such a great way to do it is because you're paying that interest to them. So, and the thing is like it's 6 one way, half a dozen the other. Do you want to go to a bank and get a loan and pay the bank to get rich? Or do you want to have this guy owner finance to you and then like have a win-win situation with this person, right? So that's kind of what that's kind of where we're looking on that.